this is actually autonomous error correction, and it works mainly here on tools. So large language models use tools. If you don't use tools, you're reliant on the AI itself, which can make mistakes, as you are very well aware of. So we've got various tools for doing things like reading, writing to disk, camera vision, audio tools, file explorer, there's a geometry tool, and so on and so forth. I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to take the what is it? Oh yeah, the geometry tool. No, not the geometry tool, the diagram tool. Yeah, so to take the diagram tool, I'm going to introduce an error. Just going to put, I could put an import error, but I'm just going to stick a Z there so that it's like a mistake. You see that it's the PyCharm's immediately said there's a mistake, so you might think, well, I could just fix it anyway. Let's suppose that creeped in somewhere and I didn't see it. Okay, then you might think, you know, if you compiled this it would show up anyway, but remember this is interpretive in Python, so it doesn't show up until the code actually reaches there. So let's run it, and what we're looking for is a means to self-heal, or sounds a bit too human, doesn't it?
Nova environment validated. All systems ready. Starting up.
So once it's up, I'm going to ask it to do something related to the diagram tool. So I'm going to put the voice on so we can hear it, because you might not be able to see the text in some screens. I'm going to new chat, so I'm just going to erase the memory because I don't want the previous, anything happened previously, to interfere. And open the browser, and here I'm going to get it to draw something that should throw an error or turn that text to speech off, because we don't want it coming from the browser. I'm using the SAPI 5 one. And although I could use speech recognition, I'm just going to type it in. I draw the block diagram of an FM radio, and it should complain that there's an error there.
Diagram error, name fence underscore match is not defined.
So it was showing here in the console that there's an error. So I mean, I could look at it again, I could say, oh, I'm going to fix that. But no, I'm not. I'm going to let the machine do it itself. That's the whole idea. So let's ask it a second time to draw a I'll do another diagram this time. Draw the diagram of a phase locked loop this time. See what it does. And I'm going to keep an eye on this code as well, because look at it here. I'm not touching this, I'm just leaving it, and want to see what happens if it's going to rewrite it or do anything.
I can see the diagram tool code from the self-inspect. There's actually a bug in result 1. The variable fence underscore matches with a typo z suffix that would cause a name error, but result 3 confirms a corrected version was already written and reloaded. Good. Now let me generate the PLL diagram directly. Python from tools.diagram underscore tool imp.
Actually, as you can see, it hasn't drawn it yet, but it's that's it. This is it drawing the phase lock loop. This is the viz the viz tool drawing. So that's the viz code. But let's go back to the code for the look. So if we go back to the diagram tool, you see it's fixed it. It's not there anymore. That redness, it's gone. It's done a hot fix, and it's also created a backup. Here's the backup. So let's see if it works. It should work the next time. on the third attempt. If I can get Windows to actually behave itself. Right, so let's get it to draw an FM radio. Draw the diagram of an FM radio. Now it's done the hotfix. I haven't rebooted the computer, the AI or anything, so it should be able to do that now.
Here is the block diagram of an FM radio receiver, showing the complete signal chain from antenna to speaker, signal flow. One antenna captures the RF signal, 88,108 MHz for FM broadcast. 2. RF amplifier boosts the weak incoming radio frequency signal. 3. Mixer combines the RF signal with a local...
Quiet. And so it's fixed it, as you can see, and it's working. It's done the hot fix. So this is auto error repairing, sort of intelligent auto error repairing, whatever you want to call it. Not a new thing as such, because people have tried this in the past with code, but this might be new in the sense that it's using AI to auto fix tools. So if there's any programming errors, it should be able to fix them themselves. The fact that it does a hot fix is probably quite new as well, I would imagine. I can get away with it in this case. You can't do that for everything though.